Brazil. That's the big one. That's where they really had a lot of holes exploited, a lot of weaknesses found. Was when Made in Brazil kind of just ran amok outside in the yard, had their lurks in lobby find tremendous success. I feel like Fluxo, off the back of that, should have a better understanding of the map, but we are finally into the action, ladies and gentlemen. Map number 2 upon us. Again, Fluxo's map pick. They start on the T side as a result, but they already have that opening map in the back pocket. They take this one, it's done and dusted, it's curtains, and they'll be waiting, or ready, I should say, for Made in Brazil, who are waiting in the wings. Pistol round, full sets of Kevlar for BESTIA. 5 to be exact, 1 set of utility, no, 2 sets of utility, and a P250 Super Soldier for Fluxo. Continuing the pistol round intricacies. KL working up in the outside yard, has the bomb behind him. 3 players here. And Luchop wants to try and shut them down on this crossing. He's towards credit card. He will find one from the side, and Myron as well will find one before burning. 4 versus 3 for the CT side, but the A site has fallen. 3 in heaven could shut down the bomb plant. You're going to swing tomaszin 1, tomaszin 2. Zevi alone at Tetris and can only find 1. Very solid setup for BESTIA, going to that retake before the bomb hits dirt.
Yeah, I like that play. The triple up in heaven, it was throw bodies at the problem and hope it worked. Of course, you got that extra kill from credit cards that really helps out. And for BESTIA, it's a critical pistol round to give them a foundation to build on the CT side. They're going to need a strong start. I would say 7 rounds, probably minimum for them if they want to post anything significant into the second half and try and turn this one around. And Fluxo aren't going to counterforce either. It's a bit unusual for them. A lot of times they like to go for the 4 spies, but instead they are going to go for the Glocks and the P250 on Zevi, who's up on top of Silo, or Marshmallow.
I think they saved in the last series yesterday, too. They didn't get the bomb plant. That kind of lets them bring out AKs in round number 3.
Didn't get the kills either, too. I think it's a big part of that.
That's fair. I think one constant we are seeing yet again is that auto shotgun. Saw that quite a few times.
That's another gun that's pretty strong in the right situations, like a map like Nuke, Inferno, Vertigo.
Imagine he pushed hut with that. You get potentially all 5. It'd be 4,500 in the bank from kill rewards alone. Instead, it's tomaszin to continue his tear from map 1, shutting out the pistols towards ramp, leaving just Lukowski, who's managed to slip a gap, but he has a Glock. So 1 is the absolute most he finds, and 1, even on a completely unawares player, is going to be unlikely.
Yeah, because they all have helmets, unless he gets a double dink.
Or
that's
a knife.
The only. Oy vey.
That was not it.
That's unlucky.
Very much so. 2-0 start for BESTIA, but Fluxo breaking out the AKs quick. They're going to lack some utility, but their comfortability on this map being their map pick should more than make up for it.
Yeah, they've got their buy. They've got a decent amount of utility. It's not ideal, but they have a good amount. They have their AKs, 1 Galil. Still the same buy from BESTIA, obviously. They didn't lose anybody, so why reinvest? Luchov going hyper aggro outer yard, pushing through. But he is stopped by the wall of smokes. The 8-pop comes through from Fluxo. PKL assisted by the flash of Zevi. Does not clear second vents. Instead, Noxy only with 1. Jay pop with 2. And he might even grab himself a 3rd. The last 2 players out towards Mini. Bomb goes down. Jay's on the prowl. Luchov and VSM also on the angle. VSM mollies off heaven. Now Lukowski faces 1 and both. He'll knock them both down. Spraying away with the AK. And Jay will swap the Galil for the A1S. First gun round. Not really a proper gun round, but still the first round for guns for Fluxo. They've got their round. BESTIA buying up again. But they're not going to have too much in terms of money once this is all said and done. And even still, tomaszin on a Deagle. Naz limited it to an MP9. It's not a good start for BESTIA after losing that next one. Unless they can come through with a confident victory here, things are going to start looking a little rough for the CTs.
Yes, it will. Force by already seems rather haphazard. The op for Noxy, though, he did have some solid impact in the matchup yesterday. He can work his magic now. could be enough to get them across the line. Tomaszin spotted towards ramp. Careful with that deagle, especially in Tomazin's hands. Does Noxy have an angle to exploit? That's the question. Doesn't seem like it. Luchov, he's the one to start things off, though. Lukowski dispatched. Good start for BESTIA, but they still need more. That MP9, that deagle, leaves us wanting.
Fluxo taking their sweet time in this round. We saw them burn down the clock a few times in Inferno. It lost them a round. And indirectly, at least one other time. They're going to have to make a move here. 37 to go. No picks. Down a man. They have information on Nuke to see going up the ladder. VSM's going to walk into it! And the op will win that fight. The remaining three going in towards A, having to fight their way through. Che runs into one. PKL has another. Still one back. Silo. Knocked down. Che running out of ammunition. Up in heaven, the flash comes down. Tomaszin is there. Luchov caught in the vents, but now Tomaszin sticks his head out. Che grabs the bomb. Sticks this one down. Che versus Tomaszin. Both on two. Need three! And it's Tomaszin to secure the round for BESTIA. A narrow victory for the Argentine squad. They do get a necessary round win, but the lack of finances, the lack of surviving players will be something to keep an eye on. The bomb plant facilitates a full investment from Fluxo into round number 5. That's a huge clutch up from Tomaszin. And a great round win for BESTIA despite not having the best of buys of their own.
Tomaszin allowing his individual performance to carry on into map number 2. Keep in mind, he was that one head and shoulders above the others on Inferno. It's very much the same here and now on Nuke. They will cobble something together. 3 A1Ss, an MP9, and an op. They're lacking utility on a good amount. As you mentioned, Fluxo a full buy. It's going to be AKs across the board, not wanting to trifle with that op. Outside yard is the name of the game as well. 3 smokes expelled to get the crossing. No one challenging from secret this round. Lukowski going to lurk towards Africa. Che going to lurk towards lobby. This pair of lurking players could definitely throw BESTIA for a loop.
A little bit of map control, but they're not really working with it just yet. Still hoping BESTIA stick out for a pick. Late to lockers is Noxy. Che will get the opener again. He's heating up as he finished Inferno incredibly strong, bolstered by that ace. PKL spots the one in decon. That's Luchov, who moves out to site itself. Molotov for his position. He gets pushed forward and not removed by PKL, who misses that spray. Che, in the meantime, has a second. Zevi only goes 1 for 1. Tomaszin and a Noxy both spotted out towards B. The bomb rotates up. BSM plants for Mini. Looks like a 2-pronged retake from Tomaszin and company. Reads it well, but Lukowski better on the draw. Now the Opera debates the save. That will spur him forward, though. Lots of time with the kit. Deagle for the first. Lukowski vulnerable to a Deagle stomach shot. 1-shot kill there as well. But Noxy thinks better of going all the way in. He will fade away. So we'll see a save of the op. And Fluxo with a second on the board. They've yet to string anything together, Fluxo. BESTIA, same could be said after the pistol round and the ensuing second. But going into round number 6, this is where we'll start to see this half really take shape.
The thing is, with trading rounds, it inherently favors the T's, and it favors them even more so when you're getting the bomb plant consistently. And Fluxo have done well to consistently put that bomb to dirt. Gives them a lot more advantage. It allows them to reset BESTIA with far more ease and gives them far more investments, far more chances to find rounds. BESTIA, you can tell, backs against the wall in a very literal sense. They have that one saved op. They have some pistols, pair of deagles, an MP9, 5.7, one lonely kit, and a little bit of utility dashed in. Fluxo, the buy isn't infallible either. They have a Galil for Che, and they lack a little bit of utility, but for the most part is a far more well-rounded and comprehensive investment that should give them the edge they need to string 2 rounds together. And if Fluxo are successful in that endeavor, the sky's really the limit. That's where they can really begin to run away with their map pick.
That's the scary thing, too, is that it's already map 2 with a round advantage, or a map advantage for Fluxo, and now the entry advantage in this round. They can really scale this one and run away with their pick, run away with this series, and then get ready to face MIBR again, which is not a fun opponent to face at all. tomaszin can't connect the Deagle shots. This time it's BESTIA who don't get the gift of the Deagle gods. And he is traded out eventually. Lots of damage on Lukauzi and VSM. It shouldn't matter in the end. PKL is starting to pop off. That's good to see. He's had a bit of a rough series so far. And, well, it's not. That's a 1G. That's the original definition of a 1G right there.
That's a 1G. That's a 1G. Everybody says 1G whenever everybody says 1G whenever someone dies to a Molotov or there's a team kill with a Molotov. That is a 1G.
Yep.
A rare one at that. Right when you think the round's over, when it doesn't matter.
Yep.
It's the exact moment of a 1G.
Although it did matter for Summit because he couldn't defuse.
Someone actually lost the round.
Yeah.
If ESM didn't lose the round, but he lost a gun.
Yeah. But I don't think.
I mean, he could have grabbed the op even. It would have been lost.
I don't think they want the op though.
They don't, but man, you know, I'm saying it could be more consequential than just the loss of a player.
Nate, that's like 8 years ago now. The Splice days with Summit.
It's been 8 years since Summit was on Splice, and like 12 years since Summit was competitively relevant. It's crazy.
We're old.
We are old. When do we get pensions?
We're in America. That's not a thing here.
It doesn't happen. Yeah, exactly. Full save for BESTIA. Just USPs in hand. Fluxo. Full rifles, one of them being a Galil for Che. He brought that in from the last round. Taking a lot of control of the map by spreading themselves thin, at least the lurks are. I'm looking at Zevi specifically outside in the yard. He needs to be careful. Otherwise, the pistols will overwhelm. Che, Lukauzi line him up. Zevi finds one as well, and it's a collapse. All the USPs get antsy, force themselves into tight choke points, and fall to the superior weapons. 4-3 for Fluxo. They take the lead. It's what, 3 rounds in a row now?
Yes, sir. 3 in a row.
And no kit for BESTIA going into this round
no
number
op
8.
either. Again,
one
it's
flashbang.
tomaszin and nobody else at the top, too.
One flashbang. It feels like tomaszin against the world. BESTIA need to awaken. Again, this is for their shot. This is an elimination match. You lose this, you don't qualify for Jönköping.
You don't even get to the final hurdle. MIBR. Which, after watching them yesterday, is a pretty tough final hurdle.
Very difficult. I'd say heavy favorites for Made in Brazil.
I would agree with that. And even seeing Fluxo playing as they are, I don't know, because MIBR were just that good last night. But that's for the second matchup. We still have the conclusion of this first half and this map as a whole, if not ancient. Lukauzi gets the gift of the spot on Luchov. Now he's going to scale in forward with his team. Jay trades out PKL. One up in heaven. Molotov lands right on Noxy. He does get one and actually might get a second too. Never mind. Jay's just better. Lukauzi holds the flank and tomaszin stuck below the flames in hell, aptly named, and will not move up into heaven. Instead, he'll stick in purgatory, Nate, and retreat to save in T-spawn. CT spawn, excuse me.
Very unfortunate. Being barred out the site by the flames. He's the one player you wanted to be there to greet the take. Fluxo securing a 5th. Doesn't look like they'll hunt down tomaszin. He's too far away. Che, the individual you highlighted, 10 and 4. Looks good even on the Galil. It's gotten an upgrade to an A1S now. Fluxo. They're in firm control of this. They're controlling the pace very well. They have complete control of outside. It's been given away for free once Noxie's op was taken away. They have no challenge outside yard BESTIA. So Lukowski can just lurk around as he so desires. We're seeing a complete control of and understanding of where the CT economy is at. Fluxo knew there was going to be rifles, but the utility is going to be lacking. So they just sat in lobby and waited for the activation outside yard and let all of the utility dissipate. That gave them next to no resistance on the site take proper. Just a complete, thorough understanding of what's going to happen, and BESTIA are understandably scared. They're going to call a timeout. They're going to talk things out. But it's not too useful in this round. They should likely be on a half buy, if not a full save, in this ninth.
Well, Nate, you want me to add the pressure? They used holy. Okay. This gives me more time, because I was going to ask if you wanted me to add some more pressure to BESTIA, because I'm going to. Now I have all the time in the world. Yesterday's series between these two teams, it was a 7-5 half in favor of BESTIA on the CT side.
It was.
They won one round on T side. Fluxo already have 5. And probably 6.
It's gotten far worse for BESTIA. They know it too. You can tell they call the pause. Hey, at least they're doing a half buy around it. If they full saved after calling 2 pauses, I would have been annoyed.
That was their last time out, though.
Yeah. Kind of realized that it lives and dies with their CT side. Which, there's an understanding that when you're this far gone, or you acknowledge yourself to be this far gone, then it's a concerning thing in itself.
Mm-hmm. Doesn't speak well of the mental. And it's getting even worse as Lukowski gets a free opener outside and he spotted out a second player.
He's falling back entirely. He knows it's pistols. Good call. BESTIA's adjustment was to put the A1S towards secret. Oh, I love that. Okay, I'm not sure what happened there. That looked like a disconnect or a freeze if I've ever seen one.
And BESTIA was having the issues on Inferno, too.
I see a technical pause after that one.
It's not like it would have really changed the overall scope of the round, but it's not fun.
Would have given them a second rifle to save. Now they're just trying to cross this wide open gap that Lukowski's eagerly guarding.
Oh, VSM. Could have walked into Myron there.
Outside, yeah, he's looking for Lukowski, trying to just finish off this one player. Lukowski's now lurking towards trophy. Expected spot. I think a shadow must have betrayed him. Che looking towards Unbreakable. 3-1. Yep, secured. Clean and flawless. 6th secured, as you mentioned. Already a better showing than we saw yesterday in the head-to-head. And the economy crushing for Fluxo. Look how much money they have. 5K. 5.5 is the minimum on VSM. Lukowski has 12.7. BESTIA are scraping the bottom of the barrel to get their rifles and utility out. They do at least have the op for Noxie. But what can he really do? He's had a very quiet map. Naz and Myron as well have also had very quiet maps for this BESTIA defense.
Yeah, they have. And Naz had a quiet series as well. He did really well yesterday and has gone dormant in this one.
That adjustment from Lukowski. Saw the smoke was stopped by the Molotov. He goes back behind it and jumps up red. His teammate throws the smoke for the crossing, and Lukowski's now left in a very powerful position up top above the smokes. Could catch out Luchop if he gets a little bit too aggressive.
Yeah, it's the other way around there, Nate.
Yeah, he dropped down, tried to go for the fight. The second one probably going to fall down towards secret. It's PKL spotted and dinked. Things finally working out for BESTIA. Their proactive rotations down towards B paying dividends. They need to win out from here to have a real shot in this map. Zevi and Che make those opening failures look like nothing. They take this A site. Noxie now is a very uncomfortable set of duels to take. He fails the first hurdle. Tomaszin, Naz, last pair. Tomazin's had an incredible map. has it all to do. Naz spotted. Naz very likely bagged here shortly. Tomaszin is also similarly so. VSM takes it down. Just Naz. He's found the first. He knows where the second is, but his HP is a critical issue. Flashes in, force him away. Time of the essence. Around. Basically done at this stage. No kit either.
Oh,
the knife? Oh no, he's expected.
I think
That
he made
shouldn't
noise.
live though. Might have made noise. His leg might have been spotted. Either way, it's a scorched earth policy of around everybody falling, and that hurts Bestia far more than it hurts Fluxo.
Well, it's just getting worse for Bestia. There's no real way to sugarcoat this. It's just progressively becoming more and more unwinnable for Bestia. They've now lost their CT half. And Fluxo are just gaining more confidence. Potential for a 9-3 half as well, which would be absolutely insane. Lukowski spotted out 2 outer yard. Deals with a lot of damage, but can't quite get the kill. Now he spots out the far player Luchov. Takes the range shots, will back away. Doesn't want to give up a free AK. It's a smart move by Lukowski. Although he is still sticking around a little bit.
He's handled himself very well in the yard against the Egos. Not overextended once in spite of being alone. It's very easy to get caught out. Tomaszin. It's his turn though. He's back in the server. He has that MP9, only good for 2. Gives his team an advantage, but again, just the lack of rifles. Is Bestia so far behind.
Oh, maybe one for VSM here on Luchov, who's up in heaven. Though he's not quite sent to the afterlife. That's a good trade by VSM. Luchov still alive and kicking for now as the bomb makes its way down to B. The last 2 players are known for Bestia. Fluxo can get the bomb down in the relative safety of the B site with that smoke down. They spot out Luchov as well. Can't quite get him on the crosses. Smoke to wall off single. But it's double door where things could be a problem. Naz swings out, lots of damage, but he gets no kills. Luchov is a dead man walking. The dead man. He's told 1 tale. Can he tell 2? Has no kit, needs to defuse. Taps the bomb. He moves forward. He needs this kill in the next 3 seconds or it's over! And it is over with the kill. VSM puts him down, but Luchov makes it expensive. At the very least, not like it matters, but, you know, silver linings.
Silver linings at best. Irrelevant at worst. All depends on mindset. Che and Lukowski have done very well to keep this map under wraps for Fluxo. Oxy, one last chance on the op. It's full rifles, good utility. Kits are present. Players smartly foregoing helmets to facilitate the fullest of full buys, I like the call. And finally, Lukowski's been punished outside. The spam from Luchov takes down one of the juggernauts on this Fluxo side. We've seen Fluxo come back from bigger deficits.
Remember when this was a 3-1 scoreline, Nate?
It's 3-8. 7 in a row.
Could be 8. Although, you can't even doubt Fluxo in the man disadvantage situations because they're so good at turning those around. Players like Zevi, who dies.
So they turned on multiple 3 versus 5s, if I'm not mistaken. So it is doable.
But it's usually Zevi and Che who are alive, and now Che's removed to a 2v4. VSM and PKL. VSM has been incredibly quiet this one. Gonna get the first chance on mine. I think he spotted the gun barrel. He knows. Yeah, he definitely knows, but he can't convert the kill. PKL in the 1v4. Sprays away. Time's out. He's done. There's no way he pulls this one off. He gets one more parting gift, but we're going to see an 8-4 half here, surely. There it is, tomaszin for the finish. 8-4 half as we head to the break.
Stop this feeling. It's setting all my doubts on fire. Ooh, like you won't believe it. Won't let a moment pass me by. Too late, can't win. I'm giving in, 'cause I can feel something coming over me, holding me till the morning. And it keeps me dancing when I feel something coming over me. I just keep dancing. Ooh, morning light so blinding. It's on the ceiling and the walls. Where is my name? 'Cause I can't find it. Those early memory lane walls. Ooh, but I know it's the price that you pay. Ooh, for living it up on Saturday. I can't win, I'm giving in, 'cause I can feel something coming over me, holding me till the morning. And it keeps me dancing when I feel something coming over me. I just keep dancing. Feeling this great is worth the wait. I can feel something coming over me, holding me till the morning. And it keeps me dancing when I feel something coming over me. I just keep dancing. I can feel something coming over me, holding me till the morning. And it keeps me dancing when I feel something coming over me. I just keep dancing.
Fluxo, 7 in a row, couldn't quite get it to 8. BESTIA win the bookends. They started off 3-1 lead, but find themselves down by 4 into the second half of map number 2. Boggs and Pineapple Phillips with you throughout this evening to wrap up ESL Challenger Jönköping's South American closed qualifier. BESTIA, P250s on 2, good amount of utility as well. Dual Berettas for Lukowski, no diffuser for the CTs. That's something that has become quite common throughout these qualifiers, is the lack of the diffuse kit on the CT pistol rounds. And now Nuke pushing his way outer yard, looking for that space which Fluxo loved to give up. It has not been rectified yet. Some contact has been made, but it's just a little bit of broadside work. No actual fighting, just shots across the bow. And Naz has already made his way on top of lockers. He's getting in towards heaven. Myron's got the opening kill. This is the opportunity for BESTIA to win a critical pistol. Zevy's shut down one. Chase come through for another, however, and this could turn the tide back for Fluxo. Naz has gone unspotted, but the bomb in the possession of Che, and he's wary of heaven.
Seems like they know. Noxie spotted. Uchov taken down by Zevy. And Naz now dropping into sight. VSM has traded spots with him. That's a last kill dead to right. Surely, there we go. 9-4, and I feel like that seals the fate of BESTIA in this series. as well as this map. 9-4, 10 seems like a certainty. No bomb plant to facilitate a solid force buy from Bestia, but they'll go for it anyways. Desperate signs from this offensive of Bestia. Tech 9s, P250s. One P250, I should say. Kevlar, a little bit of utility. They could go for something quick. They could try to catch out Fluxo. But Fluxo are not a team that you can catch out easily. That nade looks damaging. It is. The swing from the MP9 has a lineup. 3 secured in 1 mag. A pistol out for more. It's for Flare, and it does find the head of Noxy. Tomaszin, the hero, left in the clutch, and it will be for naught. It's PKL, a quick and easy mop up, an ace against the force buy. And it felt like Bestie were already grasping at straws, and they collapse without so much as a whimper.
Not even a whimper, just a straight up. Dissolving. Dissolution. Ah, Bestia. Thought there was something after Inferno, but it was all smoke and mirrors. The veto was the right call, but the actual product in server, not there. Nowhere near good enough to take down Fluxo. Unless they have what it takes to turn this around. This round would be a very good start for that. It's not going their way, however, on the start, as Zevi has the opener on Tomaszin. VSM now to get tested out ramp. Spots out the bomb, does a lot of damage to it. And takes down Myron first. PKL outer yard should get this one. Never mind. Does not clear around a red box, and Luchov will not upgrade to the MP9. Interesting there. VSM takes the damage, backs away, takes a lot of damage on the ramp, but Lukowski's here from J Hall to help out. And so overall, the damage dealt by Bestie in this round will be minimal. Only that 1 kill. And now 2 rounds from a rematch with MIBR for Fluxo.
Very dominant performance. 11-4. It's been an easy map for them. They haven't had to do much in terms of adjustment. It's just been play their game and go from there. Tomaszin has added some interesting spanners into the works from here and there, but no one else has been able to hold a candle to Fluxo. Cody thrown outside by Bestia. They do have basically one more chance. This is it. They have AKs. If they can get a bomb plant, maybe they'll be able to get a buy in the next, but basically it has to be victory from here on out. Aid opened the smoke from Luchov. Or, not from Luchov, but in his direction. He won't be exploited. Kazi, though, in towards Secret, will do the exploiting. Finds one. A second for Che. Third for Che, and PKL a fourth, leaving just Myron in towards Hut. Did find one. Well, that's all he'll find. No respite, no way out. 12-4. Fluxo looking to make this one quick and easy.
Very, very quick here. You know, we were talking in the pre-show, Nate. We didn't think we would see a 13-2. Well, not in the pre-show, just amongst ourselves before the match started.
Yeah.
This one's pretty darn close to that.
Okay, 13-2 is typically like a fluke where you lose both pistols and it spirals out of control from there. It's not something that reliably happens. Yeah.
Well, 1, but still.
13-4 is just a scoreline that is doable, and it happens when it's a true outclassing. You know, 13-2 is more of a fluke. 13-4 is more of a statement.
BSM tested for 1, only good for 1, but he's got Zevi here to support, who doubles up, pushes come through from the lobby, and Naz is sent packing all up to Luchov now as he's the last man between defeat and wounded survival. PKL double tap to end it. 13-4, the final score in favor of Fluxo on this one. A 2-0 finish for the Brazilians, and Bestia bested here without so much as cry in the night. that final map.
Yeah, it's another clean 2-0